Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here today to bring you a monthly message for the sign of Virgo for September 2021. Happy birthday to all my Virgo people. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. If I missed it, if it was at the kind of end of August or coming into now, but I hope you guys had a great time. And if your birthday isn't quite yet, happy early birthday, my friends. So let's see what messages we do have from Spirit before I get in here. I just want to say thank you for everyone for being here. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Especially a big shout out to all my subscribers. Thanks for being here. And guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. And if you feel at the end like this resonates and you'd like to see more of it, please hit subscribe. Join the journey with me. I'd love to have you along this ride. And if you guys like this message, please help me out. Smash the like button. Help me circulate the messages to other people who may need to see it. I appreciate your support so much. So I'm going to take a moment as well to call in Spirit. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, my team of light, and any of your spirit guides who would be here for the highest good of the entire collective to join us, to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, to use me as the clearest channel possible, as well as delivering the messages that are for the most far-reaching of you. So my nose was itchy through there. I don't know if some of you are going to kiss a fool, if some of you, I'm not sure, but that was a little strange. So for some of you, there's definitely a message in the itchy nose. And I hope you get to kiss a fool, even if it's just someone you're foolishly in love with. So let's take a look first. I have the Dragon Oracle here by Diana Cooper for a little spiritual advice going into September. Know, however, this message is timeless, even though I'm putting September on it. This is just the message Spirit wants to bring through for now. So it may be picking up on situations from the past life, or something that you're going through now, something that hasn't happened. So take it how it resonates for you. Disregard the rest. Go about your day, my friends, and know here that no matter what messages come through for these cards or Spirit, it's still up to you and your active free will in this world, the choices you make and the steps you take, and how you get your fulfillment. So remember, no one else can do that for you. That's something that you have to do for yourself, but it lies at the tips of your fingers and at the soles of your feet. Use that power to do wisely, my friends. So for Virgo, our birthday Virgos, wow. So you have what flipped over? The white gold dragon from Lyra connects you to the highest Christ light. Develop your causal chakra. Bathe in ninth dimensional Christ light. I believe your causal chakra is up here, so it is connecting more and more into the etheric realms, into this ninth dimensional vibration. So this is really important as well, I feel like, because you are strongly protected with this Christed light. I will read you a message from that book, but I want to get a little bit more, please. I almost feel like this is Midas, too, because if you look at this dragon, what they touch is going to turn to gold. I think there's a lot of information here as well. Some of you that you're going to be getting down through your crown, down through this causal chakra from Spirit. But I also think some of you may really resonate in terms of that Christ light with Christ consciousness. And for some of you, I'm feeling like some people kind of have a block, especially if we were really spiritual. We may have a block in terms of when we think about Christ, because we think about the Christian way of looking at him. And I think that there's a lot of different ways that, you know, you can look at this Christ light, but in this particular form, this is this beautiful, pure Christ consciousness, Christ love, that unconditional love, just the energy and vibration of it. So I feel like, in regardless of whether your religious background or anything like that, in terms of this is just Spirit being like, you know what, you're here, and I feel like there's a message here. You're here to help spread that love, to help spread that Christ light to humanity. And it doesn't mean that you're going to go around preaching. It means that you're going to go around being you, loving and kind and exuberating and overflowing with this Christ light. So I'm going to grab a message now, actually, from that, and we'll see what Spirit wants you to know about it. Because as I was talking, I heard, just read the book already. Just read the book. So you have the white gold dragon. From Lyra, which is 98. Okay. So I'm going to hold it up for you guys here. And if it invokes anything while I'm reading it, use that, right? What did it make you feel? Did you connect to some sort of higher consciousness? What was the information being given? How can you use this in your day-to-day to create a positive change in your world? It says Lyra is the cross-shaped 12th dimensional stargate through which Archangel Christiel and the unicorns enter our universe. The light from Lyra pours down through the moon, allowing scintillating 7th dimensional dragons to step through into the vibration of the earth. These white gold dragons embody the highest frequency of the Christ light available to everyone on this planet. They work closely with Archangel Christiel, who is in charge of the development of the causal chakras of humanity. This is particularly important now as our causal chakra is our connection to the higher dimensions of spirit, the dragons, angels, unicorns, and masters. The white gold dragons from Lyra help to clear and develop our causal chakra and illuminate our highest possible ascension path. Guidance. These white gold dragons are attracted to you now because you already carry Christ light in your aura. Ask one of them to take you to the 9th dimensional pool of Christ energy held in Lucrame. Visualize yourself bathing in this pool, in this beautiful pool of golden Christ light. Feel yourself absorbing all you are ready to receive. When you return, continue to feel the white gold light in your aura and practice pure, unconditional love in your daily life. Your aura will radiate the incredibly high frequency of white gold, and the white gold dragon from Lyra will support you by continuing to pour Christ light into you. Take time to find a quiet, still place where you can listen to this wisdom and guidance. The bottom of the deck they want me to show you is the orange dragon as well, that brings soul families and communities together, spreading belonging, warmth, and oneness. Bring people everywhere together. And when the Christed dragon, this Christed light, talks about spreading unconditional love, this is this belonging as well. I feel like regardless of whether it's going to be new soul members coming into your circle or whether you already have these people around you, your warmness and your aura and your being is so pure and so beautiful that you really do have the potential and the ability to bring people together. Getting really emotional about it. Some of you, I feel like you don't even know this. You don't even know how truly beautiful you are inside and out. And how there may be people who just like crave your energy, or they want to be around you because it's so warm and so loving. So I feel like that's a really beautiful energy, and I feel like this is important just to remember again that if we want to spread unconditional love, if we want to be that Christ light, spreading this belonging, spreading love, right? Being the voice against hate, basically, is what I'm hearing as well. Bringing people together in oneness, knowing that we may all have different experiences, we may all come from different walks of life, but we are all human, and we all do have these basic parts of us. We all feel, right? We all think, we all belong, and I think that's really important here, this feeling of belonging. So I'm going to bring a message now from the Past Life Oracle and see what Spirit would like to add to this. So that's beautiful spiritual advice, though, and I feel like Spirit was saying, if you wanted to visualize this white gold dragon from Lyra kind of filling you and surrounding you with this white Christ light and this golden Christed light, imagine that coming down through your crown and just filling you up and knowing that you have this light. See it? He's playing with it. He has this light in his hands. So do you. For some of you, I heard Reiki and energy work as well. Some of you may already be into that, may be very good at it. For some of you, I heard you are also a very powerful witch, my friends. So, using that power responsibly and doing it in a way that does bring people together, that does create something more beautiful than existed before. So you have the arts here and health. For some of you, I definitely feel like one of the ways that you are helping to bring people together is through your written work, your spoken work, your visual arts, your music, okay? And I think music is really important. They show the guitar and the piano here because music is one of those things, too, that can really bring people together. If we're having, you know, a sad day or a great day, a bad day, the music that we put on can change and uplift our spirits. For me, my personal, it's Pink Floyd. You know, Pink Floyd can change my mood. It can make me feel great. It can help me out when I'm feeling sad. What is it to you? Just going to pause you guys for a minute. Okay, I am back. So also I feel like health is really important. So for some of you, this could definitely be your health. That if you feel like as well you're having a lot of health ailments, definitely go to the doctor if you feel like it's something that needs to be checked out. I feel though as well, for some of you, again I heard Reiki and the energy healing. For some of you, this may be really helpful to help you align, I heard align your chakras. But there's also more to this, because I feel like this is an overall health. This isn't just health in terms of our physical body, but this is also that for some of you, bringing that Christ light down may actually help improve your health. There's a whole lot here about spiritual health I'm hearing as well. There also could have been issues where in past lives you were definitely the artist, right? If you feel like if right now that doesn't resonate for you and you're not quite sure what that means, this could even be your cooking, my friends. This could be something that you do, you know, your handwriting, something that you do that you would give to other people that helps them transform in ways that you don't even know. So paying attention to your health, eating the foods that you feel are good for you, avoiding toxins and things like this. Some of you even, it may be detox time, because I feel like they're also saying it could be people that need to be detoxed in terms of this health, because the people that we're around, they affect your health just as much as, you know, the food we eat. If we're around people that are toxic and very difficult and putting us down all the time and making us feel really bad, we're going to be not as healthy in terms of our mental health for sure, right? But then there's also this taxingness, right? The difficulty of being around difficult people all the time. It takes a number on your body, right? So all of that stress can actually weaken your immune system. So what I'm hearing is if you are having some health problems, throw on some music, go out for a walk, do something that helps you relax, because I also feel like reducing the stress in your life is going to help your health levels as well. So you have wisdom under here, and remember they were talking about this is also the way that dragons come in, the 7th dimensional energy bringing in the dragons, and then the bathing in the 9th dimensional Christ light. Here's the unicorns with that wisdom to say, you know what, you have wisdom that you have had, there's time tested, I heard as well. So things that in terms of health is what I heard as well. Some of you actually may be doctors, or you may be physicians as well, and you have some wisdom that can help people cure their health ailments as well. But I think that this is just taking all of those things that you've learned over the years and putting them into practice. So whoever you are, whoever I'm talking to, just remember that you have a real power to bring people together, whether it's through your songs, whether it's through your art, whether it's just you being you and being this wonderful person that people gravitate to. But don't forget as well that you do have a spiritual mission here, and that your light helps other people. It helps them heal, I heard, and it also helps them shine a little bit brighter, because knowing you helps them. So I'm going to bring you a message now. I have the Cat Tarot here, and see what tarot wisdom Spirit would have for you guys, Virgo. Messages for Virgo, please. What tarot advice do you have for Virgo for September 2021? Okay, so these ones fell over. I'll take the bottom of the deck in a minute too. You have the 9 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the 8 of Cups. I love this deck. And the Knight of Cups. For some of you, I heard you may have been going through a pretty rough time. For what I'm hearing in this case as well, with this one, this Queen of Cups, it could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. It could be you and your emotional body all up in your feels, because there's a lot of cups, right? 3 cups. one kind of difficult energy. And we do see this as playful, right? But there's a lot of balls of yarn, and what's going to happen eventually is they're all going to get tangled up. So where I'm feeling like this depression comes from the sleeping cat, okay? Just for some of you, and if it's not your story, don't make it fit, okay? It might be something else, but I'm definitely feeling like somebody's had a really rough go of it and has in the past preferred to keep to themselves. You may even be kind of processing and releasing some emotions right now. I love this, right? Because what needs to be released, and this cat's just playing with the water. Some of you as well, what I'm hearing though with that is there may be some things that you actually need to do, some responsibilities that you have that you may be kind of putting to the back burner or neglecting a little bit because of the way that you felt, because of the way and how hard it's been. I also heard light worker. So definitely would make sense that you already are carrying this Christed light and you're being able to affect people with your vibration and the people around you. Definitely if you're hearing light worker. Water is important as well, whether it's in your chart, whether you need to just like get out and bathe in it, right? Go into the water, like go out into the rain, ask Spirit to help cleanse you, have a bath. You know, whatever it is, but there's a lot of information in that water. It's very cleansing, as well as I feel like it can connect you to Spirit. So water here is important, but I feel like this cup as well, this Knight of Cups, her eyes are closed. His eyes are buried. So you're not seeing the full picture, right? I feel like there is definitely something where we're not feeling the same picture. Some of you may be getting wisdom and information in your dreams, but I definitely feel like there is something here. Again, it could be health, but there is something here where we really need to release things. If we have too many responsibilities on our plate and we're finding out that, you know, let's say we have 10 things we have to do. Let's say maybe 8 of them I can do. The other 2, it's just stressing me out to all hell because I can't, for the life of me, find the time to do those other 2 things. There's a few things that we can do, right? We can say, well, this thing, it doesn't need to be done every day. So I'll find days where I can do it and not do them every day, spread them over the week, right? So instead of having 10 things to do in one day, we can do 5 things in one day and 5 things in another, or a couple things each day, prioritizing. This dirty dishes, I'm hearing the dirty laundry as well, that rather than holding on to, what I heard with these is this is guilt. Okay, this could be knots in our stomach. This could be hardships. There's a lot of different things here, but this is work. This is stuff piling up for us to do, right? And you feel like it's kind of time to pick and choose what you can do and what's just an overloading. I'm going to get some clarity, though, on this Knight of Cups with the Queen of Cups, please. You got the Emperor. The Sun was underneath that, and where I had it split was the 2 or 5 of Wands. If there's been, or 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands, which is your 11-11, and I lost it in there. For some of you, I definitely feel like you could have an Aries. This could be an Aries. This is Divine Masculine as well. For some of you, though, I feel like this is definitely a love interest or somebody who's been very controlling. And I definitely feel like as well, why the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups aren't looking is because potentially what they're trying to let go of is a situation from the past where they felt really controlled and where this situation has led them into sort of a depression. To be very honest, that's what I'm picking up. Again, if it's not you, it's not you. I'm going to read to you this card with the Emperor as well, because I think it's also a point of discussion that he's wearing the cone, right? He's also being controlled against his will. It may be for his own good, but there's something here, right, where the cat's not really going to enjoy wearing that cone. So it says, worn with the right attitude, even a cone of shame can be a crown. The Emperor holds all the cards with absolute authority. After all, a cone only prevents cats from biting themselves. Everyone else is fair game. But power must be used responsibly, and the card reminds us to exercise self-control, master yourself, and destiny will follow. So it's not in the upside down, but if it was, it would just say not to be so rigid. But I think here's where it's important, right? Is like, yeah, they can't bite themselves, but everyone else can. If you have somebody who's kind of coming at you and you know they're not coming at you in the best way, this is where I think it's really important for you to stand strong and be like, you know what? This relationship or us being together, you're really killing my chi, man. You're stealing my light, and I don't want this anymore. I think that it's really important for you guys over the next little while to figure out what it is that you do want, what it is you would like to see in your world, what it is that you would not like to see in your world. And if this person is the extra two things on your list of what you just can't deal with right now, I feel like that's the answer, is just to put that on the back burner for a little bit to focus on getting yourself right. If it's a nap that you need to take it. If it's experiencing just making yourself a nice hot cup of tea and experiencing the joys in life, that's something to do, because whatever you're doing, you need to make sure that your energy is at the highest vibration. So call on this Christ light. Remember that you belong, and if there is someone in your world who is making you feel like you do not need that energy around you, and this is where you call in all your strength, my friends, and you say, you know what, this has been a long ass time and it's been hard and I'm done. I mean, that's not everyone's story, but it feels like it's someone's. So tell me a little bit more. What else would you like to know? What is this hard time? What is this 9 of Wands? And I heard it needs to be released. Definitely needs to be released with the 8 of Cups. What I heard is your willingness to answer. So for some of you, there we go, and that's come out right when I thought it. For some of you, you may be ignoring some text messages from somebody. For some of you, you may be ignoring a situation. 1, 2, 3. So we have the 6 of Wands here, which is success. Victory comes when you figure out, I think, what is worth your time and your energy and what's not. I want to read you this one too, because I'm hearing read it, so we're going to read it. Wands. So whatever the question, no, it's not the right one. 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the 7. I lied. That's not victory. I apologize. You're no stranger to tenacity and perseverance at all costs. Some may even call it stubbornness. While you may be outnumbered by your enemies, rest assured that your position on the high precipice gives you the distinct advantage. Stand your ground and you'll have no trouble batting them over the edge. You have the upper paw. Rest assured you are in full control. And that's actually really important with the Emperor showing up here. I think some of you definitely need to feel control, right? Need to feel control of your life. Whoever is causing the troubles, whoever's trying to cause this controlling environment around you, you need to make sure that you're focusing on what matters to you, releasing that. And again, like they said, even though your enemies may outnumber, you'll have no trouble batting them over the fence. It's not going to be an issue. I think it's just going to take your willpower to do so. So the bottom of the deck I'll show you right now, we have the 10 of Wands again, and I could definitely see this, right? You just saying, you know what, I'm done. Whatever this hard time is, again, you're messing up my chi, man, and I don't want that anymore. So find out whatever it is to you, whatever you need to process, right? What needs to go, because I think that in this position of you spreading belonging and you needing to belong as well, there is some energy here in your midst, in your aura as well, that just doesn't belong. So ask that white golden dragon from Lyra to help embody and encase you in this beautiful white gold Christed energy. Love yourself. Be forgiving with yourself. Practice unconditional love with yourself as well. And know that unconditional love for others does not mean that we let them walk all over us, that we let them continue the bad behavior and continue the problematic things that they were doing to us. It means that we love ourselves enough to go, you know what? Yeah, I really cared about this person. Yeah, we had a lot of fun times and everything, but they're not for my highest good. It's time to wash that stuff down the drain. So that's the message I have. I hope that it resonates. If it does, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. If not, that's absolutely fine, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.